So what's up, you guys? I'm here at an undisclosed location, and yeah, like the title says, I literally just watched every single episode of She-Hulk in one sitting. Spoilers ahead for She-Hulk if you haven't watched it. As a born-again Christian, I have mastered delayed gratification. So basically, I wait for every episode to come out and then I watch it in one sitting. And She-Hulk was very interesting. Overall, the episodes were kind of like pretty mundane. They were okay for the most part. I mean, I'm okay with the female superhero, and I'm definitely okay with She-Hulk. You know, I grew up watching She-Hulk in terms of like the comic books and watching them in the cartoon movies and stuff like that. And from the beginning, I knew how they rewrote her story. And in some cases, I guess it does make sense. I kind of see what they were trying to do. The season ending was definitely not what I thought. The third wall breaking to the extreme of like the Disney Plus like template, whatever, and then her talking to the executive. They were all there. They were kind of like roasting Kevin Feige a little bit with the whole like machine thing that they had going on. And I hate to say it, yo, but the majority of the show was carried by Daredevil. I still think She-Hulk did a good job. I understand the message they were trying to like show. In some cases, I did feel bad for She-Hulk, like when she got like, you know, left on red or ghosted by all those guys, you know. And again, I'm sorry I'm all over the place, but this is just a genuine reaction. But yeah, some quick thoughts for the season in general. I gave it like a 6.4 out of 10, just because we don't know what happened to Madison. We don't know more about that story that kind of like leaked plot side. Titania felt more like a filler villain. Abomination was kind of all over the place too in terms of like why he was there. I didn't really understand like the connection entirely. I don't know, it was just really weird, like all these like villains and sub-villains and subplots, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just kind of bizarre. And then I know Abomination ends up going with Wong, but I really thought it was gonna be that one female evil Nick Fury girl that's gonna recruit all the bad guys. I really thought it was gonna be her, but it wasn't. It's kind of just so unexpected, because what I kind of liked the part where all the heroes and villains came crashing through all together. Like I was like, yo, no way, oh my god, like I was like freaking out for real, because I'm like, yo, this is exactly what I wanted. Like my dream ending would have been to see She-Hulk, Hulk, Wong, and Daredevil all like teaming up to fight the supposed villains. If it was going to be Abomination, Leapfrog, and Titania, like them three teaming up, just them four against the others. Like that's what I wanted to see. You know, I've always liked these superhero clashes of coming together. But yeah, I mean, I didn't get what I wanted. It's okay. I mean, I'm happy with what I got. You know, she did come out of the fourth wall talking about X-Men. I really thought I was gonna see Deadpool. I was like, yo, like this is such a disappointing ending so far. When she broke the fourth wall and started going around the Marvel studio office, whatever, I really thought I was gonna see Deadpool. Like that was just like that was where my thought was originally going. I just thought it would have made sense. I was like, okay, she's breaking the fourth wall. She's talking to Marvel. She's roasting Kevin Feige or something like that. And now it's actually this. It's rewriting everything. And I get it. You know, in the comics she does that a lot. She breaks the fourth wall. I've never read enough of the comics to see her like rewrite stuff. I understand they're trying to like pay like homage to like what was going on with the like in the comics to the show, right? Like I get it. Did it make sense? I can see why it made sense to them, you know, to put it nicely, but I don't know, man. Like Daredevil had a cool ending, you know, he showed up. At least, you know, the ending was there where like Daredevil, She-Hulk, and Hulk were there. Hulk introduced his son Scar, so I know World War Hulk might be a thing in the future. We'll see. I know Kevin the robot's like, we'll see you on the big screen. Like really? It's like psych. I don't know. I was just hoping I'd see like a superhero fight action sequence, yo, because like that's what I wanted, you know. That's what I thought was cool. The show was entertaining here and there. It is a legal comedy show and it is her show, which is why I understand. Is it something that the fans wanted? No. I think that ending and that like whole change of the formatting, it might make this one of the Disney Plus's most lowest rated shows in terms of Marvel stuff, which I understand. You have a big budget of CGI characters and Abomination, Hulk, and She-Hulk, and the effects, you know, I understand that, but like, come on, man. Like, it's a superhero. Like, I'm tired of all these like solo movie, team up, solo movie, solo episode, solo TV show, team up. Like, it's cool when they're all together, you know. We didn't see any Abomination action sequences or a cool fight scene. Like, everything I wanted from Marvel was not in this show. I felt like I was watching like a rom-com, and I didn't even feel like I was watching Law and Order or like any of the Daredevil Netflix lawyer shows. It felt more like just a rom-com of a woman with abilities, with powers, trying to find love, trying to figure out herself, which I get it, but it's like the majority of MCU fans are, I hate to say it, but like they're men, you know, like at least as far as I noticed. Like I obviously know they're female Marvel fans, but in this situation with what they wanted to do with this show, I don't think it worked out, and I felt bad. Because the actress Tatiana, she's so beautiful, so gorgeous, and I'm so happy for her that she's part of it. I really hope we do get to see more of her, because I think she does a good Jen Walters and she does a good She-Hulk. But like I said, the villains were kind of out of place. The heroes were like mix and matching a lot of You know, it felt convoluted too much. And maybe that's my fault for watching every episode at the same time. I didn't want to wait a week. I just wanted to watch everything together, so I did it. But yeah, like I said, am I disappointed with how the show is or how it ended? Not really. Will I watch the show again? No. Will I watch some scenes again? Maybe. But of course, just the Daredevil ones. Nah, but for real, I hope we get to see more of She-Hulk. Tatiana did a good job, and I'm looking forward to her next appearance as well as the other characters, and I'm happy that Daredevil finally got to meet a real Avenger in the Hulk. Granted, they didn't have an interaction, but they still connected, sort of. They were all in the same vicinity, whatever. The character development of Jen Walters, you can really see her transformation, no pun intended, of how she went from not having these powers to living with these powers to adapting to these powers to finally being one with these powers. Wong was an interesting inclusion. Do I feel it was needed? Yes and no. No, in terms that it really didn't drive the plot anywhere, but just like have like little subplots of him being there. But yes, I felt he needed to be there because in the trailers it made it feel like the more we include cameos, the more people are gonna watch this show. It would have been cool to see somebody else, like such as the new Captain America, or perhaps a new introduced hero such as Moon Knight or maybe Layla. I mean, then again, I wouldn't really understand them being there based on how the show went, but I would have still appreciated them being there. As for Intelligentsia, that main villain throughout the show, I understood them, but not really. I think there's more to them to be discovered, what they're gonna do moving forward with the whole like future of MCU, future of the Avengers, and future of the heroes and stuff. And I guess it was an interesting show nonetheless. Like I said, I wouldn't watch it again. The Disney Plus shows, honestly, to me, haven't really been the best. Like, I don't think I would even watch Moon Knight again, even though that was my favorite show out of them. You know, more than WandaVision, more than Loki, more than Miss Marvel. I didn't watch What If, but really so far, the Disney Plus shows have been like kind of lackluster, especially compared to the Netflix one. You know, like the Netflix ones always for me take the cake. But whatever, all in all, I did know I was gonna make this video, which is why I wore like the greenish shirt I have, because I thought it was gonna be a cool ending, and alas, it was a subpar ending. Once again, I give the show 6.4 out of 10, just because Daredevil was in it. Like Daredevil, I gave that show like 3 extra points in my book. But for real, you guys, this was more of a genuine reaction. We could always talk more in the comment section, so either way, let me know what y'all thought. Blessings on blessings, y'all. Till next time.